Hello Internet, and welcome to part 6 of Barry Tries to Qualify for Players Cup 4. Man, okay, so as you know, I'm recording all these in a row. We just lost the last game, which you can see the points are at now. If we won the last game, then, I could be ending this right now, and I don't have to stress, or I wouldn't have had to stress about having to be in work in, like, 7.5 hours time from now. Dear. The frustrating, well, I mean, I don't know how the game would have worked out, but I feel like, and if we lose to this guy, we're going to lose a lot of points as well. And it's only Voltol. That is not what we want to see. Oh, man. Yeah, like, the turn in that last game as well, like, just thinking about it, the turn that I swapped the Indeedee back into the Regieleki. I don't know if I'd figured out if that was the water Urshifu at that point or not. I don't think I had. But if I'd realised, then maybe I could have gone for an expanding force that would have been before any more Max Quakes would have knocked out the Urshifu from there, and then I would have had a hit from my Calyrex into his Landorus, and I would have been looking a lot better. But anyway, let's try and focus on this game because, well, I'm going to have to do something here, aren't I? This is not a good matchup for us. I need the Regieleki here. I need to Dynamax the Regieleki here. If he just leads, I think, like, well, who knows? But if he just leads with the Colossal here, then I don't have any way to stop that. But I didn't think he would. Yeah, no, he is going with Incineroar and Yveltal, which is fair. Okay, White Herb is going to bring us back up. He could just go for Fake Out and Airstream, which would not be good. No, that really wouldn't be good, would it? But if he does Airstream, then... Okay, I'm going to High Jump Kick into the Incineroar and try and Tailwind. Because if he does Fake Out Airstream, which he might be doing, then at +1 he's not going to be faster than my Regieleki still. And by knocking out the Incineroar here, he won't be able to cycle Intimidates on my Regieleki. So if he goes for a Fake Out, he should hopefully be losing his Incineroar. Yeah, this is very likely what he is doing. Okay, Incineroar has gone. I'm imagining an Airstream here. Yep, an Airstream. Okay, so Regieleki will come in now. And Regieleki will hopefully do some business. House Life Orb Yveltal as well. Which means maybe not. I don't know. Max Lightning, Life Orb, Dynamax. Might just one-shot the Yveltal. I can hope, can't I? So I'll try and... Yeah, I have to do this, don't I? Okay, one, I hope... Well, my Regieleki will still be faster here. So one, I hope that he doesn't max guard. Two, I hope that I one-shot him. That would be good. And three, please let me win. Ah, dear. Okay, come on, team. We can do this. We can do this. Because his Life Orb, Evoltol, he can maybe one-shot the Regieleki. Okay, so no Max Guard. Yes, we do one-shot him. That is fantastic. I thought that might have been a possibility because he probably didn't have any bulk in that. And it's very, very powerful. This Max Lightning from Regieleki. And yeah, I went for the Pyro Ball instead of the high jump kick. Because, you know. Okay. Not the best for us. Yeah, okay, maybe I should have been taunting the Dragapult, but I thought in case the yeah, because now we didn't get Tailwind off, so if the Colossal gets going now, like without its Gigantamax, it could still be a problem. Oh, we're burning back. But yeah, could have Ally Switch and all the rest of it. But yeah, I went for the Powerball there just because in case the Evolta survived, the Powerball would hopefully pick him up from where it was left. Oh, it's Rillaboom. Okay. I don't think that's a problem. Taunting the Dragapult, like Ally Switch. So I'm winning now by clicking Astral Barrage, aren't I? Hoping the Rillaboom isn't banded. Clicking Astral Barrage. Getting the special offense drop with Max Darkness into the Rillaboom. So I don't think the taunt into the Dragapult actually does anything. So I am going to do this, and the Rillaboom should be at -1, and the Rillaboom should be taking a bit more damage from the Pyro Ball as well. As long as... Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm a bit of an idiot. As long as my Calyrex survives the Grassy Glide, I could have just been going for the Max Lightning there to get rid of the terrain. That was a silly move there, Barry. But I think we're still fine. It's 3 against 1 now. I think we're okay. Yeah, and Pyro Ball's a 2-hit KO as well. Even burnt. Okay, so now I am definitely going to try and go for a Max Lightning. I don't have any choice. I can't Max Guard, can I? So... Oh, and he's just forfeit. That's nice of him. Yeah, I mean, the game wasn't necessarily over 100% there. But I guess I respect that he just wants to save some time. Just because... Grassy Glide, if he did knock out my Rillaboom, my Regieleki with like a critical hit there, and I missed all my Pyro Balls, and then he gets a critical hit Grassy Glide on my Calyrex, and I keep on missing Pyro Balls. I don't know, we'll see. But again, we're in this position now, 16-42. We're not as... the end of the last video, we were at like 16-48 or something, weren't we? Well, if we need to win the blooming game first, don't we? But we'll see where we are. We will see where we are after this next game. Because I think a lot less people are going to be playing in this one. I mean, it's always the same, isn't it? I'm always saying this. I feel like less people are going to be playing in this. And the bar will be lower. I think 1650 will be the bar. Roughly. So come on, someone high rated. They're not that high rated. And there's a Volcarona. Ooh, and there's a Weezing as well. Okay, I am a little bit scared. Let's be honest. Calyrex does kind of just slap him a bit, doesn't it? It's the Landorus, though, that I'm worried about. I'm taking a moment to think. Yeah, lead. I don't need Tailwind here, do I? I'm going to go Calyrex Regieleki with Urshifu and Whimsicott in the back. I hope I'm not going to regret this. This is quite risky. But I feel like Astral Barrage and Max Darkness goes through him. The Landorus is the only thing that can take that if it Dynamaxes. But if it Dynamaxes, well, it'll take a lot of damage as well. But like if it Dynamaxes, and there it is, I would still have. Okay, I'm actually going to go for the Darkness into the Volcarona because it could be Sash and it could be going for the Struggle Bug. But I'm Dynamaxing here literally just for the Max Darkness. If Calyrex survives a Max Quake from Landorus, that's fantastic. If Calyrex survives this turn, I think I'm looking good. I'm actually nervous again. I feel like I'm playing in an important game. I mean, anything can happen in best of one, can't it? Okay, they are Dynamaxing the Landorus. I'm assuming it's the Landorus, should be. I've never seen the Dynamax Volcarona. But yeah, this will do a good amount of damage to it. And, I mean, Surging Strike's range, obviously, but... I really need my Calyrex to survive this turn. I imagine it probably was the Sash on Volcarona, and I think they would have been going for the Struggle Bug, so I don't mind my targeting there. Yeah, that is good damage on the Landorus, and I will be able to knock it out next turn if I survive. If he Quakes into the... oh, he's Airstreaming. Survive? Did he have a Rillaboom? Did he have an Urshifu? Did he have any priority on his team? Ice Shard Lapras? Zacian? I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Because Regieleki is still faster here. I'm at +1 from my Grimnay, so I am going to knock the Landorus out. And I can Max Strike. Yeah, Regieleki is the fastest thing here, isn't it? Landorus is at +1 speed. Zacian is neutral. Regieleki is neutral. Calyrex is neutral. Regieleki is the fastest thing on the field. I can Max Strike here into the Zacian. And then Calyrex will outspeed both the Pokemon. And I'm Max Striking into the Zacian because Zacian cannot Max Guard. And with my Grimnay, I think I should be knocking the Zacian out here as well. Oh, Dynamax Regieleki. You are sometimes very good, and sometimes not so. But this, yeah, just looking on Team Preview, it looked like a game that Calyrex and Regieleki could go through. The opponent wasn't happy about that, were they? It would be funny. Well, it wouldn't be funny at all if that was my internet dropping. Okay, it doesn't look like it was. Okay. So, if... we're going to have to wait a few moments here as well, too, because when they disconnect on you, it takes a few moments for the score to update, doesn't it? I think if we are 1655 or higher, I'm going to leave it. Mostly because look, I mean, I've only done like 14 games, was that? 14, 15 games? I've hardly done any games when we get 45, so you've seen how well I've played through this tournament. Well, you see how successful I've been in this tournament so far. If I had the time, I absolutely would be able to climb, you know, higher, much higher, I think. But I don't. I'm working tomorrow. I'm working. I need to be at work soon. I need to eat. I need to eat this evening as well. Oh dear. But yeah, okay. So I'm going to talk to you for a little tiny bit, and then we'll see what my score is. But yeah, so I'll just go over one more time. You know, if you haven't seen the rest of the videos, or at least the first video with this qualifying thing, yeah, the team that I'm using is the same 6 that Aaron featured on his channel, you know, a week or so ago. I don't know where he got that team. It was a rental code from someone, I think maybe a Japanese person or something. It is very, very suspiciously close to what I had been working on and using for quite a while. Again, join my Patreon, because you know, my patrons in there will tell you that actually I've been using this and building this and tweaking this for quite a while, and you know, you can see my team is a little bit different from that one. I've got Trick on my Calyrex, which I think is fantastic. I've got Electrode on my Regieleki as well too, but I do see the merit of Bounce, so I might think about changing that. But and I've got Taunt on my Cinderace as well, which is another big thing. It's Ironhead on the version that Aaron used. I did have Ironhead, just like I had Whiteherb all along as well. I wonder if someone... I shouldn't be so paranoid, should I? Maybe someone else had just come up with the same idea themselves. Maybe that is just a very plausible idea. Maybe there are other smart people in the world as well. There are. So, anyway, I did have Ironhead. But yeah, I swapped to Taunt. And we did actually see in one of the games, in one of the videos, a game where they led Fake Out Porygon 2. I went for the Fake Out into my Whimsicott, and there you go. There's my Cinderace taunting you. So yes, let's have a look. How do we look? Online competitions. If I click on participate, is that going to put me into the battle, into searching for a battle straight away? Select zone to participate in the official competition you've entered. I don't know how this works. So someone in the chat tell me. Just if this was live. Well, these are all different things, aren't they? Okay, if this puts me searching for a battle straight away, I'm just going to click the home button. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, good. And there you go. Okay, I'm 1655, which, funnily enough, was my internal benchmark, and currently in the top 300 in the world as well. I guess that'll do then. I'm glad I've recorded this, because I feel bad, and I am sorry that I haven't, especially to the people that have subscribed to me on Twitch, especially to my lovely patrons as well. I do feel bad that I haven't been putting much content on the internet, and it is just because of my job now. It's a very demanding job. I think I estimated that we work an average of about 48 hours a week. It's a lot. It's a lot. I've tried to, tried to get them to be a bit more lenient with me, but they can't let me work any days less a week. But let's not get into that. Yeah, like, I feel bad that I'm not putting much content out there, but I'm glad I chose to record these games, because I've got a very stressful, weekend. There's a lot of things that, very stressful in the first world sense of the word. Just because there's a lot of things going on this weekend, as well as me working both days this weekend, and I didn't think I would have time to do this, because I had to go. Like, when I got back from work, I fell asleep because I've been up from like 5:30 or whatever this morning as well. So I fell asleep sitting here on my chair, not that I wanted to, for a couple of hours, I think. Ah, dear. I had to go shopping because I had to get fuel for my car so I could actually get to work tomorrow. And yeah, it was like 8:30, I think, by the time I actually started doing these games. I did not think I'd have time to do this, but I'm very glad that these games have gone, on the whole, very well. And you know, I can't remember. I'm not gonna go anywhere near that battle button, but I'm gonna guess where was that 15 games in total? I think we lost 3 of them. Did we? Is that 12-3? It's in that area, I think. So yeah, we've done pretty well, you know, considering that we started on Saturday. The competition has been harder as well. So yeah, I'm glad I recorded them, and I feel like I played quite well as well. At the very beginning of the first video, I was talking about how I was a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive is the word I used, about playing on the Switch, because the last few times I've streamed, I didn't feel like I played very well at all. I felt like I'm so used to playing on Showdown now, the Switch is alien to me now almost. But these games, I actually felt like I was concentrating. I actually felt, well, for the most part anyway. I did Aquajet in Psychic Terrain at the beginning, didn't I? And I missed the Urshifu type at the end of the last video. And I think there was one other thing. Yeah, I missed like the Airstream boosts on Cineration, the game where when the Regieleki came in. There were a few things that if I was in a proper official live competition, I wouldn't have missed, or like to think I wouldn't have missed, because I would have been paying a lot more attention. But anyway, I feel like I've played a lot better than the last few times I've been streaming, at least, and I'm very happy about that. Again, this is my team. You know, I painstakingly, tweaked it, put everything how I like it. I've been using it for a long time, and because this is my team, I'm very comfortable with it. I feel like I know every role of each of the Pokemon on it, and I guess that's been reflected as to how well I've done in these first 15 games. So yeah, I mean, I like this format. It's a shame. I think it's a shame that we're going down to Series 7 again for Series 9. Because I didn't really find a team that I clicked with in that series, whereas in this series, I really like this team. I've got a Xerneas team as well that I quite like, that I built as well. But yeah, this is my favourite team. Like, honestly, like, I feel like I'm in one of those patches where if Worlds was next weekend, I'd fancy my chances to top cut. Honestly, I feel really good with the team. And I know I'm sitting here talking about how good I feel like I'm feeling and playing and whatever. I'm only a 1655. I would be a lot higher if I had the time, Or, well, if I had the time, I'd probably go maybe 1 or 2 more wins higher, just to ensure I'm definitely in the Players Cup 4. If I'm not in Players Cup 4, if the bar is actually higher than that, I'm not going to be devastated, because I didn't really enjoy Season 7 that much. I'll just go back to like Clefairy, Spectria and hope, pretty much. But I think that'll be enough, and at least I've got this to put on YouTube as well too, so I'm very happy with that. But anyway, I've talked for like a long time now, so thank you very much. If anyone is still here listening to me, thank you very much for your ears. I hope you've enjoyed watching all these videos. I really hope you have. Again, I am sorry to you listening to this. I'm sorry if you've been waiting for me to upload more and stream more. I'm sorry I've not been able to. I'm trying to change things, but I think I've made it. I'm very happy with this team, so we're all good. So thank you very much for watching this. Please subscribe, because I will upload something in the future again. Please follow me on Twitch as well, because when I stream, you'll find me on there. And yeah, join the Patreon if you'd like to, because I guess this is a pretty good advert for it. This is a team I've been using for a long time. My patrons had access to this, long before Aaron showcased the team on his channel. Yeah, the different version that someone else did. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy with how this evening has gone. Bye for now.